Here I am into a series of bends. We're told by the warning sign that we've got bends for half a mile, first to the right and then the left. My position is towards the near side to extend my view around the bend and give me a greater safety margin for any oncoming vehicles. I'm trying to read now the second and third bends to anticipate which way they're going to go and which way I'm going to be on the actual road surface. I'm in a nice flexible gear and using constant acceleration. That keeps the bike very, very stable in the bends. You can see there's no drama, there's no brake lights coming on as we approach these bends. And at the same time I'm trying to scan and plan. I'm looking for hazards up ahead. As you can see now, we're seeing something on the near side. I have an early view of that parked vehicle. I'm mirror checking, I'm moving out, I'm trying to check out whether it's about to move off. Is there a pedestrian on the near side? And there he is, stood on the near side of that vehicle. No drama, returning back to the near side, and straight away, next hazard is the right hand bend. Slow on the road, I'm reducing speed, I'm letting the hill do the work for me. I'm engaging a nice flexible gear on the approach and using constant acceleration round that bend. I'm now looking for the next hazard. We're still in a rural area. We've got slow on the road, bend going round to the left and then the right. I'm mirror checking coming into the near side and extending that view around that right hand bend. At the same time I'm checking out any road surface issues and anticipating anything large coming around this next bend towards me. Always sacrifice your position for safety. As we approach the next right hand bend, we're always checking out the road surface. Just look at some of the issues I'm having to deal with. I'm sacrificing my position for safety. Looking well ahead, we can see some houses in the distance there. I'm going to anticipate now a speed limit change. And there they are, the 30 miles an hour speed restriction. I'm just letting the hill again do the work for me, reducing speed, no brake lights, no drama. The hazard frequency is now going to rise. We've got to anticipate any oncoming vehicles and act accordingly. We've got a near side hazard with the pedal cyclist and I'm moving out to extend my safety margin. That puts me in a good position for the next near side parked vehicle. As we come over the brow of the hill, we've got the near side junction and the other pedal cyclist stood, waiting presumably for his friend. We've got vehicles emerging and waiting to turn in and opposing vehicles for me to deal with. I've turned round now and we're going to do the journey in reverse. And as we approach the same village, we're looking for the 30 miles an hour speed restriction signs, and there they are. And we're looking for any new hazards. Got to anticipate any oncoming vehicles, parked vehicles, and we're always looking to sacrifice our position for safety. The speed is relatively low. There's our pedal cyclist still stood on the offside there. And as we start to exit the village, I'm looking for the deed restricted signs and I'm looking across the tops of hedges as we go into this left-hand bend. I've actually spotted a large lorry coming towards me and I've sacrificed my position for safety. Still looking well ahead, we're now presented with a series of bends for half a mile. Slow on the road. And I'm trying to link the bends together now. I'm trying to anticipate what the next bend's going to do, which will then put me in the right position for that next bend. Looking well ahead, we're using the hedgerows to determine the severity of the bends. We've got a hazard line in the centre of the road. How do I work out how fast I can go around any of these bends? I'm trying to use the limit point, which is the furthest part along the road, to which I have an uninterrupted view of the road surface. And I use that with the street furniture. And as we approach this bridge, we're now presented with a left-hand bend, quite a sharp left-hand bend, as we exit the bridge. I look down the near side of the bridge parapet just to check out, see if anything's going to be coming towards me. As you can see from my positioning on that left-hand bend, I stayed out on the white line virtually, because I knew there was nothing coming towards me because of that early view. The bends have now started to kind of open up a little bit more now. It's a little bit easier for me. I can position nice and early in towards the near side for this right-hand bend, and I'm looking across the tops of the hedgerows, trying to pick up what the next bend's going to be doing. Nice constant acceleration. That's the ability to vary the speed of the machine by accurate use of the throttle. So for bends and corners, it's all a question of reading information, being in the right position, at the right speed, in the correct gear, and using constant acceleration. This should always leave you remaining safe.